Hi everyone, today we are diving into another essential concept in mathematics, that is the associative property of real numbers. This is the second video in a six-part series on the properties of real numbers. If you haven't seen the first video yet, where we explore the commutative property, be sure to check it out after watching this video. Over the next few videos, we will look at more important properties. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a mass update. Now let's begin with the basis. The associative property states that when adding or multiplying three or more numbers together, the way you group them using parentheses does not affect the final result. Now, let us look at the associative property of addition. Mathematically, the associative property of addition is expressed as we have open bracket A plus B close the bracket plus C is equal to A plus open bracket B plus C close the bracket. For example, if we have three real numbers where A is equal to 1, 1, 2, B is equal to 33, and C equal to 15. So when we substitute these real numbers into the expression, we have open bracket, our A is 1, 1, 2, plus B is 33 plus 15. So we equal to our A is 1, 1, 2 plus B 33 plus 15. So when we simplify, we have 112 plus 33 will give you 145 plus 15. And when we simplify what we have on the right hand side, 1, 1 plus 33 plus 15 will give us 48. When we simplify what we have on the left hand side further, so 145 plus 15 will give us 160, and 112 plus 48 will also give you 160. So as you can see in this example, no matter how the numbers are grouped and added together, the result is the same. The same applies to multiplication. That is, when multiplying three or more numbers together, the way we group them using parentheses does not affect the final result. Mathematically, it is written as open bracket A multiply. We use this dot sign to represent multiplication. So it will be open bracket A multiplied by B, close the bracket, multiplied by C. We say it's equal to A multiplied by open bracket B multiplied by C, close the bracket. So if we pick an example where we have three real numbers where A is equal to 4, B is equal to 2, and C equals to 3. So substituting this value into this expression, we have open bracket A is 4 multiplied by 2, close the bracket, multiplied by 3, we say is equal to what we have on the right hand side. A is 4 multiplied by open bracket 2 multiplied by 3, close the bracket. So when we simplify what we have on the left hand side, so it will be 4 multiplied by 2 give us 8 multiplied by 3, and what we have on the right hand side, we have 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 will give us 6. Let's simplify further what we have on the left hand side. So 8 multiplied by 3 will give us 24, and 4 multiplied by 6 will also give us 24. So again, grouping the number differently does not affect the final result for multiplication. So we can see that for both addition and multiplication, adding or multiplying three or more numbers together in different order does not affect the final result or outcome. So we can say here that addition and multiplication of real numbers are associative. What about for subtraction and division? You see, subtractions and division are not associative. That is, when subtracting or dividing three or more numbers, the way we group them under parentheses does affect the final result. Now let's look at the associative property for subtractions. Mathematically, it can be expressed as, you see, A minus open bracket B minus C, close the bracket. This sign is the not equal to open bracket A minus B, close the bracket, minus C. So what we are saying here, what we have on the left hand side is not equal to what we have on the right hand side when it comes to subtractions under associative property. Now let's look at an example. So if we have three real numbers where A is equal to 9, B is equal to 8, and C is equal to 6. So if we substitute this value into the expression, we have 9 minus open bracket 8 minus 6, we close the bracket. We say it's not equal to A, where our A is 9 minus 8 minus 6. You see, we say what we have on the left hand side is not equal to what we have on the right hand side. The reason is because if we simplify, 9 minus 8 minus 6 will give us 2. You can see it's equal to, so 9 minus 2 will give us 7. And 9 minus 8 will give us 1 minus 6 is equal to, so 1 minus 6 is equal to what? Minus 5. So you can see we end up having different results. You can see 7 is not equal to what? Minus 5. We have different results. So you see, when we subtract three or more numbers, the way we group them using parentheses does affect our final result. For division, mathematically, it can be expressed as A divided by open bracket B divided by C, close the bracket. We said it's not equal as open bracket A divided by B, close the bracket, divided by C. For example, where we have A 48, B 4, and our C is equal to 2. So when we substitute into the expression, we have 48 divided by 4 divided by 2, close the bracket. We said it's not equal to open bracket 48 divided by 4 divided by 2. So because 48 divided by 4 divided by 2 will give us 2. So 48 divided by 2 will give us 24. And 48 divided by 4 will give us 12. And 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. And you can see we end up having different results. So we can see that 24 is not equal to 6. So as you can see, again, when changing grouping in division does affect our final answer. So we can say here that subtraction and division are not associative operations. You see, the associative property is super helpful because it helps us simplify complex calculations, complex equations, and in programming logic and algorithm. Also, it helps us in simplifying equations to solve physics or engineering problem faster and more efficient. So that is it for today on the associative properties of real numbers. Now you know how it works and why it's such a powerful tool in mathematics. Remember, this is part 2 of our 6-part series on the property of real number. Up next is part 3, which is the distributive property, and I believe you won't want to miss it. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also comment below with any questions, or let me know if there's an example you would like me to walk through in another video. Thank you. Bye.